What's up, y'all? So, check out this clip, and I'll be right back.
California lawmakers there just advancing a bill that would let illegal immigrants cash in on as much as $150,000 to help them buy a home, all part of Gavin Newsom's Dream for All program. Lawmakers advancing the bill, even though they admit the program is out of money. Charles Payne's here. Why would we let that stop him? He's the host of Making Money on Fox Business, and he joins me now. Charles, putting aside the absolute insanity and offensiveness of favoring illegal immigrants over actual citizens, have any of these lawmakers actually cracked open an economics textbook to see that when you infuse money into something, money you don't have by you, that just raises the cost of housing for everybody?
Why would they start now?
Right.
I mean, you know, have you seen the bullet train in California?
Yeah.
The billions and billions. I think they built the station. No, I think they built the bathroom to a station along the way. I think so far out of several billion, that's what they've accomplished. It's just program after program. You know, I was watching your prior interview. You know, you talked about border states. Every state in America is a border state. When you have states like California saying, hey, we'll do this, or Oregon saying something similar, then you're going to draw people into this country illegally. They're going to flood our borders illegally. I'm looking at what happened in Aurora, California in the last couple of days, and I'm shocked. I'm really shocked that someone says, let's pump the brakes on all of this and rethink it.
Yeah, that Aurora, Colorado thing that I was talking about yesterday, you're talking about Aurora, California. It seems like in these blue districts, Denver was the Aurora, Colorado. Right. What a disaster. It's just, why are you doing this to favor illegals and not favor the American citizen? I want to do this stat for you here. This is shocking. The average price for a house in California, over $780,000. The average nationally, $412,000. Not cheap, but not $784,000. Right. Could we see an average California home price top $1 million if this bill gets signed into law?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even without that, I think we're on track. California is really like we need to really study California because the laws, the bureaucracy, the red tape, it's just designed for these houses to keep going up. Home affordability, huge income inequality, that so-called Gini index. It's outrageous. California is like the ultimate example of where just a lot of money, high taxes, and real poor governance has created this situation where you're either very, very rich or very, very poor.
It's the canary in the coal mine. When
it
you
really
look
is.
at California.
We need to watch it. But we need to stop emulating it. That's what's nuts to me.
That birdie's dead. You know, that birdie ain't flying. Speaking of dead, is the American dream dead? That's a question we ask a lot. How much does the American dream really cost these days? Probably a lot more expensive if you're in a blue state. USA Today finding the 5 most expensive states: Hawaii, California, Massachusetts, Washington, and New Jersey. 5 cheapest: Mississippi, Arkansas, Kentucky, Alabama, and West Virginia. There are the numbers on the screen. The audience can take a look at it. But in light of those stats.
All right. So y'all just checked out that clip. Now, if you're a person like me, every time you turn on the news, California is in the news, right? Every time you turn on the news, there's something going on in California. California, California, California. Now, in this news story, you see that they have proposed to give a maximum of $150,000 to immigrants, illegal immigrants, to buy houses. Now, of course, they don't do that same thing for Americans, but they do it for illegal immigrants because they work like Americans don't, right? So I'm gonna give you my take on it, right? Almost nothing that you hear about California makes any sense, right? Every time you hear they're doing something, whether they're passing a law or whatever they're doing, it's always something that doesn't make sense, right? Now, for me, I'm starting to believe that there's some sort of money laundering going on in California. I think there's something illegal going on behind closed doors. That's why there's so much. That's why they're making so many financial decisions that don't make any sense. When a person is spending a lot of money, but they don't have the money, or they're I don't know, just when it comes to finances and what they're doing with their finances doesn't make any sense. It almost makes you think that there's something else going on. And I'm starting to believe that California is involved in some sort of, there's something going on. There's some type of scheme of some sort that's going on behind closed doors, but we just haven't figured it out yet. I think that there's definitely something coming, that somebody is benefiting from it in some kind of way, right? You say, well, it's causing a lot of poverty, people are homeless, but they're spending money on things that don't really make any sense. And it's making me think that somebody is benefiting from it. Somebody is gaining something from it. And that's why it doesn't make any sense, because it's something behind it that you can't see, That's just my personal opinion. That's what I believe. I do believe there's a lot of corruption in California. I think that the judicial system is corrupt. I think that a lot of things going on in the government in California is corrupt. There's a lot of corruption in California, in my personal opinion. That's what I believe. I mean, in the United States, period, but I think California is definitely some corruption going on, and I think that we're just we're not really connecting the dots. It's hard to kind of prove it, but it's being done in a very clever way, making it difficult to really put it together. You understand? You need to really investigate. There's something that the guy said in the news report where he says that we really need to study California, and I think he made a really good statement there. It's true. I think we do need to study California, and because if we do, we might realize some things going on in the state that's not really being said. So